Dewayne Jones. I'm from East Lake, Alabama. Man, I live by me. I'm a father. I'm a son.
Front door open.
You know, I'm a husband. You know, I got 4 kids, 2 sons, 2 daughters. Man, I love them with everything in me. I feel like they the main reason I'm still alive, still kicking as we right now.
Front door open.
And you know, love by myself, just to get everything in perspective. On April the 15th, 2023, I was in an automobile accident. Man, boy, life crazy. You know, 1 minute you could be sitting at the helm of the Charger, and the next minute the folk could be trying to tell you, trying to teach you how to lift with your left hand, or your right hand,
Front door open.
First off, I want to thank God for everybody and the medical staff at UAB Hospital. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, and I won't be able to tell you each and every person that touched me that day or that night, but I want to thank each and every one of them because they were heaven sent. Man, I fought long and hard just to be here with y'all, and I ain't gonna stop fighting. That's one thing about me. One thing, if you get in the ring with me, best believe you better pack your lunch.
My name is Marvin Oden, and I'm the father of Dewayne Jones. In April of 2023, my son was in an accident, and for approximately 24 hours, no one was aware of where he was. And they finally located him, and I got to call it. I was in North Carolina. I got to call, and I had to drive here, and I drove here, and I spent approximately 2 weeks just to make sure that he was all right. I assisted, stayed at the hospital with him as much as possible for those 2 weeks, and then we got him home, and I was here for a while for that. And the thing that makes me proud about Dewayne is that no matter what the adversity is, you'll never see him get down. You'll never see, well, everyone will get down, but he will never stay down. He is strong-willed, as I mentioned earlier, and he will struggle to improve himself. And that's what he's done in the years since the accident. I couldn't be more proud of the son than what he showed during the periods of adversity.
Hey, Dewayne's such a solid guy. It's like real rare. You run into genuine people like him, and the tragic situation he went through, the way he shows to keep pushing and keep being a solid person is very special. His son Matt is actually how I met Dewayne, and it's beautiful how Matt grows into a young man. He's so smart, and his work ethic is so high because he loves basketball so much. And Dewayne shapes him into such a great man. His future is just so bright. It's very special.
How's it going? I'm Charles Newton, owner of Alabama Hoops, here in Birmingham, Alabama. Our establishment and everything that we do is built on creating the next generation of hoopers and leaders. We say it's built on code. We have 7 core principles that we live by, and all of them sum up in love. It stands for living on valued energy. I can't think of 2 better guys than Matt and Dewayne when it comes to love. Both of them, you talking about fighting through adversity, responding versus reacting. Both of them are unbelievable human beings, and they're a light in my life. Dewayne is like a brother to me. But way back when we very first started, the definition of a real one, he has shown out for his children, for his family, and for us here at Hoops while we were building this.
Man, like, first off, I'm a green, I know my last name Jones, but the blood that runs in my veins, I mean, I can trace it back to my grandmama and granddad and them, man, like, my grandma will put an engine, will help you put a motor in the car if need be, you know what I'm saying? My grandma would give you a last damn dollar to make sure you was all right. She showed me, like, she then it didn't matter, woman or man, she would outwork anybody that I know of. And you know, it bled into my mom. My mom, like, she been working since I can remember. Like, I remember so many nights when I was young, like, boom, she had to clock in, got to do the double shift, you know what I'm saying? And my pop, man, you know, man, I can't say enough about this guy, man. He's something serious himself. But I'm just saying that all to say this, man, all that bled in together to breed me, you know? And one thing I'ma tell you, you can be born into a lot of stuff, you know? Your name can mean a lot, but work ethic, you won't outwork me. If we lay this thing down on a 40-hour week, me and you, I'll double your numbers any day. If we put it into an 8-hour week, I'm still getting you. If we had to do 100, I'm in there. I would not clock out. My folks, you gonna hear testament after testament. And I ain't got to tell you, they will. And the thing about it is, like, I ain't here to toot my own horn. That ain't what I'm here. That is not what I'm here to do. I am here to tell you a little bit about me. But in the same breath, like, I just want you to understand how blessed I am to even be here, to even share some of this stuff with you. Man, I get this everything I got because God gave me this. He gave me this second chance, and I'm here, you know. And like I said, I mean, I want to break that down, you know, God. I don't know what you believe in. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people may have a lot of different, you know, definitions of what God is or who they believe in as to be their God. But what I'm saying is, I know some people that are not the best so-called citizens of the world, you know. And a lot of times, like, the thing about it is when you've been came up in different areas, you know, it's hard for you to look at life the same way like everybody else do, you know. You know, life ain't black and white to me. You know, it's a lot of gray in there. And the thing about that, you know, like I said, you got to be a hard worker, you got to be disciplined, but you got to have some kind of relationship with your higher power. And I tell my kids, I tell everybody, if I can talk, I'm not finna preach to anyone. And I'm not gonna do that with y'all. I believe in God. But my thing is this, if you have something that you believe in as your higher power and that makes you a better individual, I believe that you should go for it. Because none of us have the answers to what this life has in store or what's on the other side. So we all trying to figure it out. We all here trying to figure it out. But the only thing that I want to say to you is, I feel like this. If we trying to figure it out, why not just be good to each other while we figuring it out? That's my whole thing. If I can, I'll never snake you. All I'm asking is you don't do the same. Don't snake me. Yeah, that's a lot easier said than done. But it's life. Let me see, anything else about me? Like, I'm one thing, like I said, I'll be here. I'm gonna be pressing to the final curtain call. So, you know, if we line up, together, and you ever see me on the other side of that line, you better believe, you best to bring. You best to bring. So, I want to definitely touch on this for without a shadow of a doubt today. Like I said, I was in an automobile accident April the 15th, 2023. This is May 2024. And within that year and change, I went through a lot of changes. And I know that sometimes when we go through stuff, it's hard alone. And my advice, don't do it alone. If you have somebody that you can reach out to, do that. If you want to watch this video over and over again, you want me talking in your ear, I rewind. But find you something that will motivate you and keep pushing. Don't stop. Whatever you do, one thing that the body, God designed each and every one of our bodies. Our bodies are meant to be in motion. Please don't ever stop. You can pause. You can take you a break. You can even, I have cried. I've had to cry. But one thing about it, I'm never gonna cry to stop. I'm gonna cry to keep going. And that's what I'm saying. If you gotta shed a tear, if you gotta throw whatever you got to do to keep going, never stop. That's it for today. Peace.